Hey guys, today's topic is going to be from idea to income, how to turn your passion into a profitable business. Okay, so the question I'm going to ask you first is, are you tired of doing what you have to do? Okay, are you ready to build a life around what you love? Welcome to my channel where I will help you build a business and a mindset that moves you forward. So today I am going to break down how to turn passion into income, even if you're starting from scratch. So, step one, you should be able to identify your passion. Okay? So, what do you love doing? What do people ask you for? Okay? So, and then ask yourself again, what could I teach or even share today? All right. So let's say you love baking. Maybe you might help friends make birthday cakes. You know, things like that. Little, but you start little and then you progress. So, step two is for you to validate your passion. Okay. Now you need to find out, or you need to make your research. Okay, and then find out if people are spending money in this niche. All right. So you want to know what are they struggling with? Where are their gaps? Will my passion solve a real problem? Okay. So now you need to do your homework very well. You need to check Reddit, Amazon reviews, check Google reviews. Just find out before you start. Okay, if this is your passion, if people need this your passion a lot, like cake, everyone needs cake, I guess. So whether it's gluten-free cake, whether it's egg-free cake, f- people have birthdays every day, so it's needed. So that could be a good niche. So an example could be like, for example, you go on SC for cake toppers or TikTok for baking tips to see demand. Okay, you want to see demands, right? You want to see if people want to bake, if people need cake, how many per day. So these things you can always check in the internet. You can check on different platforms. So, and then step three is for you to start. So after you have identified it, you have validated your passion. So the next step will be for you to start. Okay. So offer a service, create a small product, share knowledge as content. Okay, with today people spend so much time on social media these days. So you can share content, you can create a digital product, you can create tools. The sky is really your limit. You can do a lot with you can do a lot of stuff. So now let's say you're selling a cake, you want to sell cake. Okay, sell your cake locally, start locally first, or make a one-page baking guide for beginners. That's like selling a digital product, you know. So you're selling it, so people buy from you. Okay, so things like that you should put into consideration. Sell your cakes locally, sell to friends if you go to church, you know, or you have a community that you attend, or you have, whatever you do, kids school. Just speak to people, create your flyers, and create your card, share to friends, share to random people, and then you'll see they'll definitely come back to you. And don't make your price too high. Very important. Your pricing needs to really be at the average. Okay, not too expensive or not too cheap, so that they don't think you use cheap ingredients to bake your cake. All right. So now there are different tools out there for you to use. To be honest, you have a lot of tools to use. You have Canva. You have um, you have Canva. Canva helps you design social media posts, and you have Gumroad. To set digital files. You have Notion to organize your content or planning, and then you have Trello to track your weekly goals. So these tools are all free. Okay, of course, they also have subscription as well if you wanted to have high quality videos and all of those stuff. But for a start, you don't need all of that. You can start really cheap. Okay, so step 5, you need to build your audience. Okay, so now how do you want to build your audience? We have different platforms, okay, for you to build audience. We have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have LinkedIn, you also have YouTube Short. You can post always, and then please post consistently. Share your value, build trust. Okay, with your posting, you are building brand awareness, you are sharing value, and you are building trust with your audience. Do not forget this. Post consistently. Don't make them forget you. You don't want to be forgotten, right? So don't make them forget you. Keep posting. I wouldn't recommend you posting every day, but at least post 3 times a week if you can. Then, if you still can, if you have the time, you can post 4 times, but don't post 7 times a week. That would be too much. Okay, so post consistently. Consistency is the key, I must say. Okay, I know one would say, yeah, but what if I don't do ad? Are they gonna, yeah, ad is good if you have the budget. You can combine ad and posting on your social media. It's very important. Customers want to see that you are actively, you know, posting things online. They want to see that you have social media presence. Okay, they want to see you online. Okay, they want to see all of this. It doesn't make any sense for you to just think doing a Google ad for sales, let's say shopping campaign, is enough. It's not enough, please. It's not enough. You need to be on social media. Okay, they want to see that, oh, this business or this person has a social media presence. Okay, so they want to see that. So give it to them. Give them what they want. It's not costing you anything. Just try to post. Thank you. So after that, so it's now time to monetize. Okay, but before then, so let me give you one more example, okay, to build your audience. So let's say you are a fitness lover, okay, posting 30 seconds daily tips or showing how to meal prep. These things are very, they will love it and they will come back for you, okay? So if you're a fitness lover, post like things about daily tips, like, or in the morning, this is what you should eat, this is the time you should eat, and show them how you prepare healthy meals. And just, put it out there. And then the next step is your monetization. You have to monetize the right way, okay? So let me give you some examples. So let's say you are a career coach, okay? So that's a paid consultation. You're getting your money for that, but don't charge too much. You need to check the market. How much are other people charging? Okay, how much are they getting for stuff like that? So you charge also a bit less. So because you're just starting, right? You want to gain customers. So, and then if you have a digital product, you can, for example, um, create a resume template or meal plans. Okay, okay. Now in the meal plans, let's say you are a fitness coach. Okay, you want to tell your audience what to eat at what time, when to eat breakfast, or either maybe sometimes they can skip breakfast to have this perfect body to have stuff like that. So that's for digital products, So if you're selling a physical product, e.g., candles, skincare, bags, just do it. Okay, do what makes you happy. Do what you have passion in doing. Very important. And you can also be offering. There are different products you can, or different service you can offer. Okay, you can offer photography. You can just buy your camera and start going to weddings and making contacts with people at the church, at the weddings, at school. You know, create your flyers, share your flyers, and then before you know it, you're big. All right. And then as a fitness worker also, or fitness coach, you can also, have a subscription, like a subscription where people pay for weekly workout plans. How does that sound? Sounds really good, right? It sounds really good. So, in these days, people want to stay fit, people want to look healthy, for those that want to build their muscles, so they need a weekly workout plans. Be creative. So the next step will be a mindset shift. Okay, so you don't need to be an expert really, just one step ahead. That's what you need. So, like I would always say, done is better than perfect, and then failure is feedback, not the end. So all I would say is, do not think because I failed, oh, this business didn't work, or the product I put in the market I didn't sell, I'll just give up. No, don't give up. Don't give up. Giving up is not even an option, right? So learn from those mistakes. Okay? Learn from them and then do better. You're about to make mistakes because nobody is perfect. Okay, even the biggest company in the world, you see sometimes they make mistakes, but they correct it. That's really what makes them, you know, different. You need to correct your mistake. Don't say because I failed with this, I failed with this business A, I don't want to try business B. No, now you need to try business B. Even if you have to try C, try it. Even if you have to try D, try it. Do not give up. Giving up is not an option. I would always say it's never. Don't let it be an option for you. So let's hear from you. Okay, if you have enjoyed this video today, please like, subscribe, and comment. And then I want to know what passion you want to turn into business because your dream is waiting. Start today. Don't start tomorrow. Start now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.